Hello, good day to all of you. I am John Michael Bonem Sabala, and today I am going to discuss my final project 1 in abstract algebra, also known as M115. So, next one, my geometric model. My geometric model is, tadan, and that is called stellara. So, that figure is stellara. It contains 8 rays and orange design. So, stellara. At the front, we have the Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. At the back, we have alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, and theta. So, at the back of the Roman numeral 1, we have alpha. At the back of the Roman numeral 2, we have beta. At the back of the Roman numeral 3, we have gamma. At the back of the Roman numeral 4, we have delta. At the 5 of the Roman numerals 5, we have epsilon. At the Roman numeral 6, at the back of it, we have zeta. At the back of the Roman numeral 7, we have eta. And lastly, at the back of the Roman numerals 8, we have theta. So, this is the definition of each Roman numerals. At the front, we have the Roman numeral 1 or I or 1. That means do nothing. At the Roman numeral 2 defines rotate it 45 degrees counterclockwise. At the Roman numeral 3, we have the definition rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. At the Roman numeral 4, the definition of it, we have rotate it 135 degrees counterclockwise. At the Roman numerals 5, that means rotate it 180 degrees counterclockwise. At the Roman numeral 6 means rotate it 225 degrees counterclockwise. At the Roman numeral 7 means rotate it 270 degrees counterclockwise. And lastly, the Roman numerals 8 defines rotate it 315 degrees counterclockwise. So, at the back of our stellara, the definition of the Greek alphabets are in alpha, we have flip the model vertically. At the beta, we have flip the model vertical between vertical line and right diagonal. At the gamma, we have flip the model through right diagonal. At the delta, we have flip the model between between horizontal line and right diagonal. At the epsilon means flip the model between horizontal line. Flip po pala yun, sorry po. So at the zeta, we have flip the model between horizontal line and left diagonal. So at the eta, we have flip the model through the right diagonal. And lastly, in theta, we have flip the model between vertical line and left diagonal. So if we rotate our model 45 degrees counterclockwise, the figure will become like this. So as you can see, nag-interchange po sila ng positions. Yung Roman numeral 1 po, yung position niya po is naging Roman numerals 2 na. Okay, kasi ni-rotate po natin siya ng 45 degrees counterclockwise. Next, if we rotate our figure 90 degrees counterclockwise, the figure will looks like this. So, as you can see, yung 3 naman po, yung nalipat sa pwesto po nung Roman numerals 1. So, if we rotate our model 135 degrees counterclockwise, the figure looks like this. As you can see, 1 and 4 interchanges their position. So, the position of 1 um, swaps. I mean, um, nalipat po ng position yung um, yung 1 sa 4. So next, if we rotate our model 180 degrees counterclockwise, the figure will become like this. So, yung 5 na po yung naging do nothing natin kasi po ni-rotate po natin siya. Parang 1 star 5 lang po siya. Tapos ang sagot 5. Ganyan lang po. So, if we rotate our model 225 degrees counterclockwise, the figure looks like this. So, as you can see, yung 6 naman po, pag ni-rotate po natin siya ng 225 degrees counterclockwise, yung 6 na po yung mapupunta sa position ng Roman numerals 1. And last, semi-last, if we rotate our model 270 degrees counterclockwise, the figure will become like this. So, as you can see, 7 na po yung nasa do nothing position po natin, yung nasa pinakauna. And lastly, if we rotate our model 315 degrees counterclockwise, the figure will looks like this. So that's all. That's the definition of our front and the back. At the back, we have. Let me show my camera. I'll show my camera, then spotlight. So, for better understanding of our definition of the back of our model Stellara, also I'll explain it na lang po. So alpha. The movement of alpha is flip the model vertically. Flip the model vertically. So, ganito po siya. Flip the model vertically. Tapos po, yung flip naman po ng beta po natin is like this. Sa beta po, ganito naman po siya. So, sa alpha po pag ganon, sa beta po, yung between po niya ng alpha and gamma. Pag ganyan po siya. Tapos, yung sa gamma naman po, yung flip niya po is pag ganito. Pag ganon. Pag ganito po. Next, yung sa delta po, the movement of delta is looks like this. Next, the movement of epsilon, we have horizontally. Horizontally po yung movement ng epsilon natin. So, next. Pag sa ano naman po, sa zeta po, yung movement po ng zeta natin will become like this. Ganon po siya. So, sa zeta po, parang ganito po siya sa model. Ayan po yung linya niya nung pag-flip po sa kanya. Kali po, mag-i-interchange po ng position yung theta at yung beta po and yung zeta. Mag-i-interchange po sila, magaganyan po sila flip. Flip po nila pag ganun. And next, we have sa eta naman po, ang movement po ng eta natin is like this. Like that. So, and lastly, yung theta naman po natin is moves like this. Okay, so I hope you get what I pointed out. So, next na po tayo. 1 star 1 is 1. The Roman numerals 1 star, the Roman numerals 1 will become 1 also kasi do nothing star do nothing is do nothing pa rin. Next, 1 star 2 is 2 because anything na anything that you um you um you partner with do nothing, um the answer will become the partner of do nothing. Always like that po. So 1 star 2 is 2, 1 star 3 is 3, 1 star 4 is 4 because do nothing star rotate the figure 135 degrees counterclockwise. The answer will be rotate the figure 135 degrees counterclockwise. 1 star 5 is 5, 1 star 6 is 6, 1 star 7 is 7, and lastly, 1 star 8 is 8. So um I hope you guys understand what I um pointed out. So in the back of our Stellara, we have 1 star alpha. So 1 star alpha, since gaya nga po ng sinabi ko kanina, na kahit ano pa pong i-partner po natin sa do nothing or sa Roman numeral 1, the answer will always become its partner. So the answer of this one is also alpha. Okay, so 1 star beta. So sa 1 star beta po, ang sagot po dito is beta po siya. Kasi pinartneran po siya ng do nothing. So 1 Roman numerals 1 star gamma, the answer will be gamma. Gamma pa rin po. So 1 star delta will become delta pa rin po. Okay, ganun din po sa iba. Roman numerals 1 star epsilon is epsilon. Roman numerals 1 star zeta will become zeta. 1 star eta is eta. And lastly, 1 star theta is theta. So I hope that you learn what is the proper answer or proper outcome when we um when we compare or when we operate the Roman numeral 1 in another elements or of the Stellara. So this is the possible outcomes of our combinations of A star 1 until or hanggang sa 1 star theta. 1 star 1 hanggang 1 star theta. So this, as you can see, kaya nga po na sinabi ko kanina, 1 star to any element of this table is the answer will become itself. Okay, so 1 star 1 is 1, 1 star 2 is 2, 1 star 3 is 3, and so on and so forth. So next slide. So outcomes, pag in-apply na po natin yung mga movements po natin, the outcomes of this will become the outcome of the outcome of that will become like this one. So as you can see, it has pattern, something like that, for us to determine which is the which one is the outcome, and so on and so forth. So, associativity. G1 associativity. So, we need to flip this table 180 degrees, then get the outcome of that. So, first step in associativity is we need to flip this table 180 degrees. And then this is the outcome of the table when we flip it 180 degrees. After flipping, we need to arrange it in order. So, as you can see, hindi po sila naka-in order. Halimbawa po, yung nasa pinakataas po. 1, 8, 7, 6. Hindi po siya naka-in order, di ba? Ngayon, we need to arrange that in order and then compare it to the original for us to determine if that is a associative. Okay? So, this is the outcome when we arrange it in order. So, same as the original table. So, same daw po yung mga values po niya. Yung row and columns niya, same daw po ng outcome sa original table. Therefore, this table is associative. Okay? So, now we prove that this table is associative daw po siya. So, next one is identity element exists. So, we need to get or to know the identity element of this table. So, identity element. So, based on this table, since Roman numerals 1 is do nothing, we can say that Roman numerals 1 is our identity element. So 1 star 1 is 1, 1 star 2 is 2, 1 star 3 is 3, 1 star 4 is 4, 1 star 5 is 5, 1 star 6 is 6, 1 star 7 is 7, 1 star 8 is 8, 1 star alpha is alpha, 1 star beta is beta, 1 star gamma is gamma, 1 star delta is delta, 1 star epsilon is epsilon, 1 star zeta is zeta, 1 star eta is eta, 1 star theta is theta. So we can say that identity element exists. Does the identity element exist in this structure? Yes, the identity element exists in this structure. Roman numerals number 1 is the identity element in this structure. So we prove that identity element exists in this structure. Next, G3 which is G3 po yan, na-type po lang. G3 inverse element exists. So in this table, we can define the inverse element. So we all know that the formula for inverse element is A star A prime is equal to E. We know that the E is equal to Roman numerals 1, which is the identity element. So for us, then compare it one to another. So the inverse element of 1 is 1 because the identity element, the outcome on the column of 1 is 1 if we base on the Roman numerals 1 in the identity element. So the Roman numerals 2 prime is equal to 8. Why? Because the letter I in the row 2 is at the 8. That's why its inverse is 8. Roman numerals 3 is 7. The inverse of Roman numerals 4 is 6. The inverse of Roman numerals 5 is 5. The inverse of Roman numerals 6 is 6. The inverse of Roman numerals 7 is 3. The inverse of Roman numerals 8 is 2. So as you can see, in the 9th element in our table, which is the alpha, the identity element is located diagonally. So we can say that in this part, the inverse element from 9th element to 16th element is itself. Okay, so alpha inverse of alpha is alpha, inverse of beta is beta, inverse of gamma is gamma, the inverse of delta is delta, the inverse of epsilon is epsilon, the inverse of zeta is zeta, the inverse of eta is eta, and lastly the inverse of theta is theta. So that is the inverse element of each element. So since we satisfied all the conditions, namely well-defined and closed, G1 associativity, G2 identity element exists, and lastly G3 inverse element exists, we can say that this structure called stellara forms a group structure. So that's all for my project 1. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something new. Thank you po. Bye-bye!